Yeah, it's been a hell of a long time. So I was doing a lot of thinking today at work, which I'm still at work. I'm on like my 10-minute break, or no, wait, this is my 15-minute break. Something I wanted to go over with today was the lack of videos for a whole month. Now, personally, I didn't want to do this. Okay, so let me go into a little bit of backstory on this. Basically, for those of you who've been following me for a long time, since the beginning of the year, you'll know that in uh, late February, I got fired from a job that I had for about 3 years, which I can't say that I liked it or anything like that. It was good pay. I paid my bills. It did what needed to be done, and I had an okay schedule. Um, and it was an okay job. Nothing spectacular. So I guess you could say I was kind of used to it. Um, so I got fired from that job, and that's when my whole schedule got thrown into some sort of weird orbital drop or whatever. So we go into the next month of March, which, for those of you who follow me, you'll know I did a lot of videos inside this car while I was driving to work, or driving from work, or just going really anywhere. And it, it, it was bugging me the whole time, but I got laid off from that job and sent to another job. Uh, and then kept videos coming back. It started to sort of keep going, and things were getting a little bit better. I started doing the season 14 for Red versus Blue, and it wasn't bad. And about 3 months ago, I started a brand new job. And this is because I quit the job that I was at because I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't making nearly enough money to support myself. I was wasting a whole fourth of my paycheck just on gas, just to get to and from work, and then everything else was going to my bills. I had no money for myself to even just put back in case of an emergency. So, yeah, that's why I quit that place, and now I'm at my new job, which pays, which I'm actually getting paid more per hour here. I'm not really working a ton of hours in comparison to my other jobs, but it pays okay. It's fairly closer to home than my last job, and you know, here's what really bugs me about the situation is that okay, so I've been here for about 3 months, pretty much, and here's the thing. I only work about 4 to 5 days a week, which means I have 2 days off. Now, here's the thing. At my last job from last year, that I've been working for 3 whole years, uh, I worked almost every day. I had 2 days off every 2 weeks, which means I was working 12 days straight and still getting videos out. I think the difference between that is because of the difference of the time zones, or not time zones, but the time of the job, because at the job that I had at the beginning of this year, I got there at 6, and I usually left at about 3:30. So, and I didn't pass out until sometimes 11:30 to midnight. And so I did a lot, doing a lot of different videos, and it was pretty good. Things have changed a lot since then. The job after that, completely different schedule. I got flipped on to starting work at 2:30 in the afternoon and ending at 1 a.m. and just being so tired when I got home, I just passed out. Yeah, it was like that. And I worked every day when I was there. I had one day off, which I actually vlogged about that back then. And no, it was just that. And in case it's not obvious, I do factory work. It's pretty much all I do outside of YouTube. People are probably thinking, oh, he stopped doing YouTube because he stopped getting paid, because his videos are getting demonetized. No, that is not it. First off, I never got paid for YouTube. I haven't gotten so much as a single cent from YouTube. And you know what? I don't even care about the money at this point. You know, I make plenty of money here. YouTube is more like a hobby for me now. And you know what? I'm fine with that. I really am. So, with my new job, like I said, you know, things are a little bit different because that was the time frame. And the last job that I had, I started at 6:30 in the morning and didn't finish until about 5 o'clock on most days. Like, I left the place at 5 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. That was the entire arrangement. And let me switch hand positions because my hand's cramping up. Ultimately, though, you know, I still had some free time. I didn't really wake up until my usual time like I did at the beginning of the year. I woke up at the same time as I pretty much always did. And really didn't have any problem leaving the house. As long as I left the house 20 minutes before I had to be there, at least 20 minutes to 25, I could be there. You know, it didn't take me that long. But this new job, timing is a little bit different. Got the rays of light coming in here. I'm trying to sort of make that better. It's a cool effect, though. I like that. This new job has me showing up at 5 a.m. every morning on Monday through Thursday, and whether or not we work Fridays is always random. It's the end of the year, so a lot of people are working a lot of Fridays because we're, like, just busy. And with my job, I'm supposed to reach a quota of a certain amount of parts, and we're all supposed to reach that quota. Well, if one line suffers, we all suffer, and, you know, so basically, we either make that quota or we stay until like 5:30. And, you know, that's acceptable. I mean, you know, we got customers and stuff like that. So basically, this means that I'm waking up at about 3:30 in the morning, and I'm not getting home until like 5:30 at night. So, like, it only takes me about a half hour to get there. Like a half hour between there and here, like, because it's a fairly distance out place. I realize I said the last job was like 20 minutes, but at least here, like, really it's only about 15 minutes, I guess. I don't know. 15 minutes here and there for both trips. But overall, this means that by the time I get home, I've got about 2 hours to take a shower, eat dinner, do my laundry, do other stuff before certain shows come on. But as soon as 9 o'clock comes around, I gotta hit the hay because, like I said, you know, like, it takes me a while to get to sleep. Like, it'll take me up to sometimes an hour to get to sleep. So if I go to bed at like 9 o'clock, it could take up to an hour for me to fall asleep because I don't sleep easy. So that means I'm basically getting 4 to 5.5 hours of sleep, which isn't a whole lot. And I realize it's not really different from before, but that's pretty much how many hours I had. So, you know, the reason why I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos during the week, which I'd love to, it's because I simply don't have the time. And for the weekends, I would love to do videos, but I've always, even when I've got nothing planned, something always comes up. It doesn't matter when or where or who, something always comes up that makes me change my schedule. Yeah, that's just the way it's been for a while. Like, the beginning of October, there was a wedding that I was going to. It was my sister's wedding. I was going to go regardless. Like, that's just the rule in my book. And there's been a lot of other crazy stuff going on in my life, you know. Hope my hand hasn't been over the freaking microphone this whole time. Arm's freaking tired. So yeah, that's pretty much it. honestly, I want to do a lot more videos, and I keep trying to get my friends to join in on the videos because, you know, whenever they come and hang out, I'm like, hey, let's do a podcast. I mean, we're here. All we were going to do was just sit down and watch TV. Let's do something else. And no one ever really wants to do anything except just, you know, sit around and watch TV, which, you know, fine. It's fine. I don't mind that. It's just, I would like to do a video with them every now and then, and, you know, they just don't want to do it. And before you guys start being like, how dare you drag your friends, they're all YouTubers. All my friends are YouTubers, pretty much. The ones I'm talking about right now. And, you know, it's not something that they're not used to. Because, I mean, Ninja Storm 93, you've seen him on my channel during the podcast. Marcus and Neon, they've both been on my channel for other reasons. Void Storm is really the only one who hasn't been on the channel, and I don't see him very often. It's a lot of stuff. Anyway, this video is dragging on. I just really wanted to get a video out to you guys to let you know, yes, Kedrix is still alive and well. There's a lot of stuff really going on in my life right now, and it's all really crazy. Like I said, this new job really changes up a lot of stuff. But I hope to get a lot of videos out to you guys soon, including doing RWBY, which I haven't even watched a season yet. Like, holy hell. I don't know. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. I really hope to get back to all this soon. Once I figure out how I'm going to do this, then we'll see where this all goes. But for now, just keep it cool. Be cool. You know, all that awesome stuff. And I guess I'll catch you guys later. Peace.